is up, guys? Mega Matt here with another pickups video for the month of March. Before I get started with the pickups, just want to let you guys know that all this weekend I will be at the Midwest Gaming Classic in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Super pumped about being at the convention this year. I love the convention every year. I will be there all weekend. So if you guys see me, come up, say hi. Yeah, it's just really fun time. This always kicks off the convention season for me, and of course garage sale season, which is right around the corner. So, but let's get on to the pickups. Mostly all these pickups came from my game store, which is kind of odd. But the first pickup I have came from GameStop. It's actually a game I cannot play currently. I was gonna buy a PlayStation 5 when this game came out because it's only available on PlayStation 5. However, I had some issues with some other things, so I had to take care of those first. I will eventually be getting a PlayStation 5. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but I did play the first part of this game on the PlayStation 4, but the second part is not available on the PlayStation 4. It's only available on PS5. I did end up snagging the deluxe version of this game because the first part of this game was just amazing. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we've got Final Fantasy Rebirth, the deluxe edition on the PlayStation 5. And yeah, like I said, I cannot play this game, but I will get a PS5 eventually, and I will get around to playing it. Some of the reviews I have heard about this game is it's not as good as the first half, or it's harder. I don't know. I don't really want to know any spoilers or anything, but once I get a PlayStation 5, I'll get to rank it myself. So the first part was just phenomenal. Anyway, moving on. The rest, like I said, that was the only thing from GameStop. The rest of these all came from my game store. And I just happen to pop in there on my days off, usually. Sometimes I go on the weekend, but I usually work on the weekends. But I found this game. Normally you see this game and it's loose. I've never seen this game with the original artwork or the manual at all. I usually see it loose, or it's, yeah, like I said. But I don't think I have not like popped this in to try it. I don't think it's my style of game. It could be. I don't know. But we've got Dragon Ball Origins on the Nintendo DS. So yeah, I don't know what kind of style. If it's like an RPG or anything, it's complete. It's fully complete and everything. It's super nice. But yeah, like I said, I'm not sure if this is like my style of game. If it's just, I couldn't tell you if it's an RPG or not. Or if it's not, it doesn't look like a fighting game, because I know a lot of the Dragon Ball games are fighting games, but I don't know. Anyway, moving on. This was a Switch game that I didn't know even existed until I saw it at my game store. And it was fairly cheap. I believe this is kind of like a hack and slash type of game. Explorer hack and slash. But yeah, if you guys know anything about this game, let me know. But I've never played it, never seen it, didn't know it was even a game until I saw it. But Bladed Fury for the Switch. So yeah, I don't know, looking forward to playing that. This next game is, I believe, the only way you can play these games on a different port of a system. I could be wrong on that. I'm not a big Sega person, so I'm not 100% sure on that. This is a 360 game. However, I do not have a 360 anymore. Just never really got it. I never touched. It was like, I don't know, 5 years since I touched my 360, so I just got rid of it. But I believe this is the only way you can play these games. I'm not sure, and I don't know why they didn't make like a volume 2, volume 3. I don't know if they just had like a deal with just a one deal with Sega. But we've got this actually is going up in price too. So if you do see a copy of this, definitely snag it. But we've got the Dreamcast collection on the 360. So you got Real Bass Fishing, Sonic Adventure, Space Channel 5, and of course Crazy Taxi. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't know if you can play. I think Sonic Adventure you cannot play unless you can play it on the GameCube, but I think that's the only. But like the OG Sonic Adventure, I believe you can only play on this. I could be wrong on that. Don't take my word for it. Like I said, I'm not a big Sega guy. This next game, just browsing through again, PlayStation 4 section. I did pick this game up from Limited Run when it came out, and I got like the Super Collector's Edition for it. But I saw this, was kind of surprised to see this, and basically picked this up in case anybody missed out on it. I couldn't think of the word. If anybody missed out on it, which I'm gonna take this with the I'm going to take this to the convention with me this weekend. So if anybody is interested that is going, let me know. But we've got the Castlevania Anniversary Collection, and there's just like so many good games on this thing. I mean, you've got all the classics on there. Castlevania, the first three, Super Castlevania, the Bloodlines from the Genesis, the 2 on the Game Boy Adventure and Belmont's Revenge, and Kid Dracula, which I believe we did not get here a release of that. Unless we did, I just don't remember. These next 2 games, again, underpriced. I don't know what's going on with my game store. They get new employees every now and then I don't know if their system just needs to be updated with the prices or what's going on. This game, I know it was $15 and it normally goes for around $50 if I'm not mistaken. But definitely any like Gundam game you see, Mobile Suit Gundam game, especially like on the PlayStation 2 or the PlayStation 3, definitely pick it up because they're I don't know why they just all these games keep going up in price. But like I said, this was like $14.99. Complete copy. We got Mobile Suit Gundam, Zeonic Front. So yeah, I've never played this game. I don't know anything about it. It just looks like can't even tell by the back. Actually, it's really not a whole lot of screenshots, and I'm really not going to read this whole thing on video. So, but then this, which again I think is underpriced. I'm not sure about that actually, because the complete version of this game came with more stuff. But this is just the game, the manual. Yeah, just the game and manual and disc. But this was, I believe, priced decently. It's an Atlas game. All these Atlas games keep going up in price. Just if you see Atlas and it's decent, snag it. But yeah, this, I've never played any of these games in the series, and I don't really think I'm that interested in them. I might just pop this in to see if it's any different. But we have the original Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3. So yeah, this is, like I said, just manual and disc. I believe this came with like a big box version. It came with like maybe a soundtrack and maybe something else. I don't know. I don't really know. Maybe an art book or something. Not 100% sure. But then the last pickup, which totally blew my mind. So I was just in there. I think it was Wednesday, because I have Wednesdays and Thursdays off now. Just a Wednesday afternoon, and they didn't advertise this usually they advertise on their Facebook page if they get like, really nice, decent, or hard to find games in. But they did not advertise any of this that I saw anyway. I was just in there. I guess somebody brought in a almost complete NES collection. So they had like not every game, but all the games that you don't see normally that are really hard to find. And like, I passed on one. They had a small stack of complete in box games, and I picked up one of them, but I passed on another one, which was DuckTales 2. And I'm telling you, that was probably the best condition DuckTales 2 I've ever seen. Super clean. The box was like very, very clean, you know. But they had it marked, they had it priced at pretty much what it was going for. So I couldn't see spending, over $500 on just, it would definitely be worth it if I was collecting for the NES, but I'm not. And I did play DuckTales 2. I did have a loose copy of it a while back, and I thought it was okay. I thought the first one was better in my opinion, but yeah, it was super nice, super clean, and like I said, they had a bunch of other clean games. This game I picked up, I had, I don't know, probably 10 years ago, and I traded it, and I totally regretted it. And the minute I traded it off, I totally regretted it. So, and I got the game from my game store back in the day, and it was even super cheaper than what I paid for it again. But it was a clean copy just like this. Box was super clean. Like, this box is very clean. The corners are a little bit dinged up, but I mean, for the price. But we got Gargoyles Quest 2 complete in box, and like I said, the corners are a little bit bad, but I mean, overall the box is in phenomenal shape. Yeah, I remember playing this, and just I love this game. I mean, it's Capcom. What can you can't say a lot of Capcom can't really do a whole lot of wrong. I mean, back in the day. I mean, now it's a little different story, but so yeah, glad to add that back into the collection. And then they had a stack of loose games just on the shelf next to it, and I saw this one. Like I said, another uncommon NES game. I just wanted to see how much they wanted for it, just for the heck of it. So they had it in a sleeve, and as soon as I took it out of the sleeve, I just, again, condition. This label is darn near perfect. I don't even see any flaws in it. I mean, it's just crazy. Like I said, I don't know. And all the games I guess this guy had were like this, so I don't know if he bought these brand new and then he just put them in storage right away, or I don't know how, like, the condition on these are just insane. So I just saw the spine of it. I just looked at it, but I'll just show you the game first. Another uncommon NES game. We got the Jetsons Cogswell Caper. And like you can see, my camera just does not do it justice. Doesn't want to focus either. So yeah, there is that. But the label is super minty, guys. But as I was looking at the game, there was another piece of paper sticking out from behind it. I was like, this cannot be. No, yeah, guys, it came with the manual. And like I said, that is just as pristine. No bends, no creases, no water damage. Just super, super clean. And they had this game with the manual priced as a loose copy. So they just priced it as if this wasn't even there. So I kind of had to jump on it. I've never played the Jetsons. I've never played this game. I do have it on my EverDrive, but I haven't gotten around to playing it. So I don't know if it's any good or not. I mean, what do you guys think? Have you guys played it? Is it a good game? Does it suck? Does it NES suck? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I picked up both of these games that day, and I was just blown away. It wasn't cheap by any means, but for the price, for the condition, it was definitely worth it in my opinion. So that's it, guys. That's it for this month. Like I said earlier, this weekend is the Midwest Gaming Classic. If you're gonna go in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's always a good time. Games, arcades, friends, meetups, hangouts, everything. Just always a good time, and I love this convention. It always just kicks off this season, the convention season, and then right into garage sale season. So, but anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, take care.